You've been trying to force your manifestation to happen. You keep thinking about it, worrying about it, checking for signs, trying to control every detail. And instead of feeling aligned, you feel exhausted because deep down, you're scared nothing is going to happen. So you grip tighter, you overthink more, you try harder, you obsess over timing, you replay the same thoughts every day, and eventually manifestation stops feeling exciting and starts feeling emotionally draining. But what if the very thing blocking your manifestation is your inability to let go? What if the breakthrough you've been searching for doesn't come through more force, but through surrender? In this video, we're going to talk about the hidden power of surrender in manifestation and why releasing control might be the thing that finally changes everything. And if you're into manifestation, mindset, healing, and becoming your best self, make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Innova Evolution Project. Let's get into it. One of the biggest reasons people struggle with surrender is because they confuse surrender with giving up, and those are not the same thing. Most people hear the words "let go" and immediately think, so I'm just supposed to stop caring? No. Surrender does not mean becoming passive. It means releasing fear, obsession, and emotional attachment to controlling every outcome. But for a lot of people, that feels uncomfortable. Because the ego wants certainty, the mind wants control. People want guarantees that things are going to work out exactly the way they imagined. And when they don't feel that certainty, anxiety starts taking over. That's why so many people become emotionally consumed by manifestation. They constantly check for results, constantly look for signs, constantly question whether it's working. And over time, manifestation stops coming from inspiration and starts coming from fear. Fear of failure, fear of disappointment, fear that life won't work out. And the difficult truth is, control often looks like strength. But many times it's fear wearing a disguise. Because when you trust something, you don't have to grip it so tightly. And that fear creates resistance without most people even realizing it. That's why manifestation becomes harder when you operate from desperation, obsession, and emotional attachment. Because energy matters. When you constantly chase something emotionally, you keep reinforcing the feeling that you do not already have it. You keep focusing on the absence of it, the lack of it, the fear of not receiving it. And that emotional state creates anxiety. It creates pressure. It creates emotional heaviness. That's why people can become mentally exhausted trying to manifest something they deeply want. Not because manifestation itself is exhausting, but because resistance is exhausting, because obsession is exhausting, because attachment is exhausting. And the universe responds differently to calm energy than it does desperate energy. When your mind is constantly panicking, forcing, and over-controlling, you close yourself emotionally. But surrender creates space. Space for clarity, space for peace, space for opportunities you couldn't see before. You cannot receive freely while emotionally gripping everything tightly. And that leads to an important question. How do you actually surrender without feeling like you're giving up? The first thing you need to understand is this. True surrender is not quitting. It's trusting. It's releasing the need to control every single detail and allowing life to unfold naturally. That doesn't mean you stop taking action. It means your actions stop coming from desperation. There's a difference between inspired action and anxious action. Anxious action feels forced. It comes from panic, fear, pressure, and emotional urgency. Inspired action feels calm, clear, aligned. You move because it feels right, not because you're terrified nothing will happen if you stop forcing. And surrender also creates emotional freedom, because your peace stops depending on immediate results. You stop making manifestations your entire identity. You stop waking up every day emotionally measuring whether life is finally giving you what you want. And instead, you start reconnecting with the present moment. You appreciate what already exists. You become more grounded, more emotionally open, more trusting. And that shift changes everything, because surrender is not saying, "I don't care." It's saying, I trust enough to stop forcing. And once you truly understand that, manifestation starts feeling less exhausting. Now here's something else most people don't realize. Infinite possibilities begin opening the moment you release control, because life rarely unfolds exactly the way we imagine it will. Sometimes manifestations arrive differently than expected. Sometimes opportunities show up through unexpected people, situations, timing, or experiences. But when you're obsessed with controlling every detail, you create tunnel vision. You become so attached to one specific outcome that you stop noticing all the other doors trying to open around you. That's what surrender changes. It creates openness, flexibility, trust. And when your energy becomes calmer, your decisions become healthier too. You think more clearly. You stop reacting emotionally to every delay. You stop seeing every obstacle as proof that nothing is working. And instead of constantly chasing, you begin allowing. That's the hidden power of surrender. The moment you stop chasing everything so aggressively, you finally create room to receive. And that realization changes the entire manifestation journey. So if manifestation has been feeling exhausting lately, maybe it's because you've been carrying it from a place of fear instead of trust. Maybe you've been trying to force life instead of flowing with it. You don't have to control every detail. You don't have to obsess over timing. And you don't have to hold everything so tightly. Sometimes the breakthrough happens the moment you finally breathe, release control, and allow life to meet you halfway. If this video helped you understand surrender differently, make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Innova Evolution Project for more videos on manifestation, mindset, healing, discipline, and personal growth. And if you're ready to reset mentally and emotionally while learning how to align yourself with healthier energy, download my free Emotional Reset and Manifestation Guide below. The link is in the description. The universe can only place new things into your hands when you finally loosen your grip on what you're trying so hard to control. This is the Innova Evolution Project, and let's continue to evolve.